work with become friends and family. One that I love to talk about, which is customer retention. Because at the beginning of our conference, we talked a lot about how to price, how to market, how to get new people. But if you get 20 new people, but you lose 30 out the back door, you're not in it, right? So I need you to really, as a small business owner, to understand the impact that taking care of your customers and your employees makes for your business. And you don't do it just because it's good for your bottom line. You do it because you're a good human being and a good leader. And that's really what makes a great company. It's the leadership. Now that's Mary's topic. I'm not talking about leadership today, but I just want you to really understand how important it is and why this really needs to matter to you. So I have this wonderful presentation, and I'm probably going to go off script. So those of you who know me already know I'm going off script. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. You all heard of the workforce shortage? Well, I haven't been out of my building in like 30 days. This is a miracle that this even happened. I worked 14 hours yesterday and did zero preparation on my slides. So, but that's okay because I'm going to speak from my heart today, which is where I usually speak. So yesterday, well, last week, I contacted a small business who has a food truck. It's a coffee truck, and I wanted them to come out today. So I left a few messages, but no one got back to me. So they're actually one of our clients, and I'm not going to throw anybody's company under the bus. I would never do that. Nobody got back to me. So come to find out, they've decided to close for a little bit and rebrand. So when I called, there was no message that told me that. There was no email that came and said, gee, thank you for contacting us, but right now we're not doing business. There was none of that. I had to find that out from somebody who just happened to know the owner. Okay, so then I said to Hugo, who do you know in the coffee genre? He's like, I got a great connection, call so-and-so. So I called so-and-so's company yesterday, called it Cranston location. She said, well, the manager's not here, but the containers that hold the coffee are in the Warwick location. So call them. So I called the Warwick location. Guess what? The manager wasn't there either, and nobody could help me. So then they said, call in the morning. Okay, it's morning, I look at their website. It says the website that they open at 5 o'clock. I said, okay, well, I'm not gonna be that person who calls you at 5:01, so I'm gonna call you at 5:31. And I said, hey, I'm looking for the manager, what time does the manager come in? Well, she doesn't come until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm like, well, my event is today at 8:30. So I didn't really, no offense, Duncan, but I didn't really, because I do walk the walk and talk the talk, I didn't really want to buy you coffee and donuts from Duncan. I wanted to do it with a small business. The girl that I talked to this morning told me, my manager isn't here, and I'm not even punched in. I said, okay, could you take my number and have them give me a call? 5:30, a half hour after they're supposed to be open. She said, well, we're not really open. I said, okay, I'm sorry. You need to fix your website then because I thought you opened at 5. Oh, we haven't had those hours in a while. Okay. Well, I'm not clocked in, so you'll have to call back. Well, needless to say, because this wasn't stressful enough, I then had to say to my daughter, I need you to get up early, honey. I called not one, but 2 Dunkin' Donuts because they have to pre-order things. So they helped me out, so thank you, Dunkin'. I'm not trying to say that they're not great. But my point is, that 1 or 2 or 3 employees I talked to, 3 employees, not one took my name or number. Not one came to say, the manager isn't here now, but let me call them and get back to you. Okay, mind-blowing. So now think about today. We have, maybe 100 people that have been in and out today at a business conference. How many of you buy coffee? How many of you think it probably would have been a good idea for that coffee shop to be here today? Yeah. Okay, just check. So I was going to share that little bit of a story about my company and how we grew it, but that just magically fell on my lap. Many of us have come into contact with someone like your friend in the audience there who has kind of helped you along.
And I think working with children as my trade, especially school-age children, we really talk a lot about being leaders. And I love the point that you guys talked about. You talked about you brought your daughter today. I brought my son today. My son's in the back room. 21-year-old son. In the back room, woke up at 5 this morning. And it does go back to having a guy. So when you're having this conversation, I know he's gonna kill me. He's like, Mom. But having the allies, don't forget those young men as well, right? Because someday they're going to be someone's husband, or whatever, and that support system that you hope that you have, you know, at home too. So don't forget about your sons as well. How many of you send out Christmas cards? How many of you get Christmas cards? Yeah. How many of you get Thanksgiving cards?
It's just a gift card, just for immediate family.
You get them?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you a way to stand out is send Thanksgiving cards instead of Christmas cards. One, not everybody celebrates Christmas. Two, you get 1,000 of them, no one's going to remember. They got Christmas cards from 88 people, right? I promise you, if you send them a Thanksgiving card, it's probably going to be the only one. And what you're going to do is you're going to say, we are thankful for a relationship, we are thankful for your business, we are thankful for whatever it is that you're thankful for. It's a great way to stand out, and it's a great way to show them that you value their business.
Who do you use for your regular snail mail cards? You know, like, I have e-cards, but to send out a Thanksgiving card, it's nice, like you said.
Yeah.
It's not like Christmas, so,
right.
You know, it's, so who do you use as a...
I'll use anybody, and you're going to die when I tell you what I do. Do you want to really know what I do? Take a guess. You've known me for 28 minutes.
Handwrite them.
I handwrite them.
Yes.
I handwrite them, and I stop a month and a half early.